Hi Tadas, I'm really happy to see these essays from you, so well done. Let's just get straight into your corrections and see what you've written. Okay, so we've got a task 1, it's the English and Homestay program. Let's see what you had to say. Dear Mr. Lee, I'm writing you in connection with my, careful here, it's my stay for in London for the, now careful here, you could say the upcoming spring, but you can say the upcoming several months. So it should be with my stay in London for the next several months. As you probably already were informed by Homestay course team. Let's see. Okay, as you probably already were informed by the Homestay course team, comma, they matched our applications, resulting in a Lithuanian guest coming to live with your family for a while. I am a really relaxed and easygoing person, have a good understanding about, I don't know what this is, personal space, full stop. Okay, so I am a really relaxed and easygoing person, and I have a good understanding about, I don't know what this is, people's, maybe, personal space, and I have a good knowledge. Okay, full stop. Also, my hobbies are mostly outside sports like tennis and running, meaning I won't sit around at home much. That, I think, will help to avoid unnecessary friction which sometimes occurs between housemates. All right, that's nice. I like that sentence. I would like to make clear several things about careful with your typing, things about the United Kingdom and its pride in any matter concerning the royal family, the royal family. Careful with this, I would like to make clear. It's when you say that, it's as if you're going to clarify these issues. But what you really mean here is I would like you to make several things clear. Okay? Because you want Mr. Lee to do that for you. Okay, so I have heard some people become irritated or even get offended when exposed to jokes or sarcasm about the Queen. Okay, you don't need a question here. It's not a question, it's just a statement. If you want to make a statement, you could say, is that true? Okay. Also, I'm trying to put an estimate for my budget for the stay and was here wondering what would be your recommended minimum weekly allowance, including public transportation. All right, that's a good question. There is one last thing I want to ask you regarding my arrival. My plane lands around 9 p.m. on the 1st of June, and it will probably take another hour to complete passport checks and to claim baggage. Would it be possible for you to arrange a pickup from the airport around 10 p.m. just to avoid an expensive night ride with a taxi? Okay, this is a question, so you do need a question mark here. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Yours sincerely. You don't capitalize the S. You put a comma here. Okay, and then your name. It's fine. Okay, I mean, there's some little things here. There's some extra long sentences. There's some grammatical things, some punctuation things happening. On the whole, it's fine. This, for me, was probably the weakest paragraph. The other two were considerably better. And the reason why I say it's like the weakest paragraph is because I thought there was some awkwardness in the way you introduced yourself. I think you could have done it in a much more straightforward way. And it probably just would have been more successful like that. But it was, it was a good attempt. So let's take a look at the second one. International marketing is the topic. Let's see what you had to say about it. Product or service operating worldwide, there doesn't need to be a comma here or here, so it just should flow. Any successful product or service operating worldwide must have strong brand recognition and continuous marketing support. Quite often, ideas and ways of information distribution acceptable in the country of origin are completely different and sometimes offensive in the targeted region. There are two main opinions about such exposure to foreign information. ones, I think you mean one here, ones, okay, let's see though, ones that are trying to see the benefits in spreading information with foreign ideas, culture, and even languages. And then there are others more conservative people opposing the beneficial approach of seeing international marketing as a threat. Okay, so let's try it again. You said there are two main opinions about such exposure to foreign information. One view is that, okay, so here, one view is that there are benefits in spreading information, or benefits to, actually, there are benefits to spreading information with foreign ideas, culture, and language, and the other, with more conservative people, opposes the beneficial approach and sees international marketing as a threat. That's just one alternative. That's one way you could have done this. Let's see. Now, don't have the task in front of me. Did it ask you what your opinion was? Because if it did, you really should say it here. If it didn't ask you, then you don't have to mention it. Okay, moving on. To reach international customer is not an easy or cheap task for any country. Okay, so to reach an international customer or to reach the international customer is also fine. Is not an easy nor cheap task for any company. Okay. There are so many countries and nations with different values, traditions, languages, religions, and regimes across the globe that to tailor product advertisement to each of them is simply not cost-effective or sometimes not even possible. The only way to manage sustainable international growth is to spread the original product idea with some possible minor alterations to educate people about product benefits, ideas, and sometimes even language, as some words do not have accurate translation to targeted market language. Okay, wow. Nice job there. Thus, information and marketing materials teaches recipients about foreign ideas, lifestyle, and language, making the world more integrated and aware about existing diversity of the cultures. Great job. I really like this. I mean, there was nothing really to correct here, so well done. Nevertheless, the choice of different thinking and concepts may be seen as intrusive, unwanted information, disrupting tradition and lasting for ages, thus deserving negative attitudes, from local representatives. I'm not sure about this local representatives. How about just local citizens, perhaps, instead? One clear example could be recent events in first of all, you don't need to capitalize this, so it's in the United Arab Emirates, or you could have just said in UAE, where women were not allowed to drive since the invention of the automobile. One car manufacturer released Universal International Universal International advertisement campaign picturing the idea of a car designed for women and with a female driver behind the wheel in visual aid. I think you mean visual aid materials, or you could have just said visual materials. It would have been perfect. The campaign provoked huge resonance in the society. Here you needed a the, creating some friction between modern and conservative population layers. Eventually, the law system was altered, allowing women to acquire driver's license, you need an apostrophe here, and license and in traffic. The case proves how powerful and intrusive international marketing may be. All in all, international marketing is the only proven way to expand business across nations. Sometimes it is uncomfortable. You needed a full stop here, okay? Sometimes it is uncomfortable. Sometimes it is here you needed an article. It is a strong catalyst for progress, thus it should be done with care and attention to local communities. This was really nice. I mean, your arguments were really well done. A lot of really, really good vocabulary, a lot of good accuracy in the language. There were some little mistakes, but I mean, some of the vocabulary was really, really nice. It sounds like you're familiar with the topic, so it was well done. It was, like I said, both essays were quite good. There were some issues with the letter, as I addressed earlier. So at this point, I would really recommend you continuing to write and practice for your IELTS. And if you can, please do continue to get feedback for your writing, as this will really help you continue to improve, okay, by learning your mistakes and what your weaknesses are and what your strengths are as well. So I really hope I get to see more of these essays from you. So thanks a lot. Good luck writing, and I can't wait to see more from you.